Good afternoon. My name is Brianna Campos, and I want to discuss the new training Uber drivers in San Francisco are receiving regarding cyclist safety in San Francisco. Background info. So, training first started September 22nd, and it was first focused in San Francisco. San Francisco is also known as the starter city for the program. This program basically is a result of the Bike Coalition that's located in San Francisco and Uber headquarters that's also located in San Francisco teaming up to basically make the road a better place for people living in San Francisco. Why was this first made? And it's because there have been a lot of accidents between Ubers and bikes and just like on the road in general. So it's basically to help make a safer road and to focus on Uber drivers, making them more cautious. Who is this for? So it's for basically three main focus groups: Uber drivers, Uber riders, and bicyclists. The actual videos. So there are 4 videos in total. The first is about bicycle lanes and markings. And this video basically clarifies that bike lanes are made for bikes only and can only be entered during a right turn. It also tells drivers to be ready during any situation because the road is pretty you can't predict things that are happening on the road. It also describes sharrows, which are basically arrows that are reminding drivers that the lanes that they're driving in are shared, so they're both like car and bike lanes. And then video 2 is called, focuses on right turns. And this video tells drivers that the most common collision is between bikes and drivers on the road. The most common collision are right turns for bikes and drivers. And it basically reminds drivers to let bikes turn before they start merging. And then video 3, it discusses sharing the road with bikes. And it basically says that all streets are bike streets besides freeways, and it helps remind drivers to share roads and keep lower speeds when driving along bikes. It also advises drivers to stay at least a minimum of 3 feet behind bikes to be more cautious. And then the 4th video is about passenger loading, and it reminds drivers to look at mirrors and to make sure that they signal before they pull over, and that it's also illegal to unload passengers in the bike lane. This video also has a little message for Uber riders, and it basically reminds them to open their doors curbside and to check before they just open the door. Okay, so all of these videos are basically designed for San Francisco drivers. Basically, San Francisco is the main focus for this program, so all of the videos are actually designed in San Francisco, and there's even a video that discusses the contraflow that happens specifically on Polk Street, and this entire project is all part of Vision Zero, which is a project also based in San Francisco, and it's basically a goal to eliminate the traffic deaths by 2024. And they plan on doing that through 4 departments. The first is engineering, and then it's educating, enforcing, and evaluating. And basically they want to engineer the streets, educate the public, enforce traffic laws, and evaluate and monitor the progress of the program. And these 4 departments are basically sketched to help advocate other cities, which is basically the ultimate goal of the entire program. They want to basically make a safer San Francisco. So I took this upon myself and went to research, and I went in an Uber last Friday night on September 30th. My driver's name was Abdul, and I basically asked him if how his night was and how long he'd been working. He told me he'd been working for 2 hours already, so it was a pretty busy night. And I asked him are there a lot of how do you like the new bike training? And he basically told me he was really confused. Like, he didn't know what I was talking about, and I was like, oh, I read somewhere that Ubers were required to do like a bike training to help increase like bike safety, and he had no idea what it was. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And yeah, so I don't know how effective the program will actually be if there isn't actually a mandatory, like if it isn't actually mandatory for Uber drivers to watch the videos. So, but I guess in the end it is pretty helpful for drivers because it will increase bike safety, and it'll also probably inspire other cities. Thank you.